Hello there for everybody on YouTube, welcome to this video, and I actually thought I would try something new here by using my stream in order to create some more content for you guys so that you can see me clearing some content. So I'm actually going to go in here for the Chaos Challenge for Kefka's Heretic event, and I thought we would give it a little go just extending the stream. So if you're new to YouTube, then welcome to the channel. If you haven't seen me on Twitch before, then I'm actually streaming this as we speak. You can see you can see all of the chat here. So for anyone who asking questions, and yes, as you can see, I am in Kefka cosplay. So enjoy the video, and hopefully you guys will get something out of this, and it's something new for me to try. So there you go. You can see my chat sort of sitting there and saying hi to YouTube now. So the Necro Raven. Oh, so part of the reason it's a problem for me to upload this on YouTube because it means I actually have to concentrate on what I'm doing. But it's honestly, this mission's not too bad. I managed to pick up Kefka's LD in, was it 150 odd tickets? And yeah, I think it was 150 odd, as well as a cheeky 5k pull. But we got there in the end. No burst again. So apparently the outfit didn't bring me luck, unfortunately. I'm actually going to hyperdrive here. Oh, people tell me I do these kinds of things wrong no matter what I do. So I've grown accustomed to it. The Gabranth one was the Gabranth Chaos Challenge was fairly difficult. So oh yeah, so we're having the Thwarpage. Odin was a bitch. Odin was really not very fun. Odin was hard. If you wanted to do it properly, Odin was really difficult. Yeah, Odin, if you weren't going to try and cheat it, was an absolute pain. So he was definitely the hardest one there. Meteor Plus, because you always want a Meteor Plus. Because he's probably going to miss me anyway, because he's got enframed debuffs all around. Oh, he was going to Magma Wave. And then Cherry Blossom. So my Freya's 0 out of 3, so this should be fine. Is there an Odin run without Noctis? I haven't seen one, if I'm honest. Like, most of them have it. Healing Wind, because the Fury Brand's about to run out. Right, you're about to take that. Purple Aerith and purple Freya. See, my Aerith is purpled because I really wanted to get her sphere for Kuja, which I know is a terrible reason to purple anybody, but it also means that it was nice to, like, use Aerith at her full potential. Oh, hello, Minotaur. Thank you very much. Like, this cosplay I've had for a little while now, and maybe I'll do let me know. I mean, maybe I'll do a makeup tutorial on it or something like that. That would be quite fun. Just HP plus is fine while you're dealing that much damage. Like, I've not done makeup tutorials on my channel for obvious reasons. Nearly all of the houses in FF14 are gone already. That doesn't surprise me. Like, I'm actually, like, sitting on a house right now hoping that I'll be able to get it, but obviously I've just got to make sure I can, because I've been wanting to make my fantasy of having an underground ballroom scene in Eorzea a reality. The only other way I could think of doing this when it comes to, like, music and everything is to not play music for certain portions of the stream. Purely for the sake of not, like, worrying about like it all infringing on anything, and I really worry about it. Well, I have a house that I'm literally stood outside waiting for now. I'm just hoping that it becomes live, or like it becomes available to purchase. Still not ready. I think I'll be waiting a little while. You need to be primed, I think. Actually, no, Meteor, I should probably be able to take it down, take you out. Yeah, you're doing 99999, so it's fine. Well, mind you, I say that. That may have been a mistake. Oh, yeah, this was a mistake. I might have messed this up. Oh, no, we're fine, we're fine. Because of the sap and everything. We're fine, we're fine. I thought maybe I could get away with not trying there, and luckily I didn't need to. So that worked out okay in the end. I'll just make sure that I'm healed up. I'll just Prayer of the Cetra. Because Prayer of the Cetra is full heal. Then I don't have to worry about that, and it means that I can get my buff refreshed. So it works out. Planned for tense content. Yeah, absolutely. You know me too well. Plan these things. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I forget about the last stand. Like, honestly, I forget about half the stuff I'm doing. This track is Cyan's theme, I think. No worries. Have a good day, Go Wolf, and let me. I was say, enjoy Patch Day. Let's start with Lighter Judgment, I guess. Get those debuffs. So the big thing with this one is, like I said earlier, you just have to prevent the debuffs from going off. You don't actually have to worry too heavily about like what the debuffs are. So if you don't have Kefka, I think Seymour would be fine. I mean, although I wouldn't recommend putting things into Seymour necessarily. Oh, I can Havoc Wing. Yeah, I could Havoc Wing here. That's fine, because I'll just try it on the next turn. And then Hyperdrive after that. I'm enjoying Leviathan with Kefka, definitely. Is that one turn left of Reese's? Yeah, I better refresh that. Aerith, Shadow, Seaver. If they're all maxed out, you should be alright. If they're all maxed out, you should be fine. Kefka obviously does a good job on this because he prevents them from buffing over his stuff. But if you've got Seymour, you can at least remove their generic buffs with his debuffs. So you've got something there to work with. Trying here. Good damage. 76k across the board. That's actually pretty solid. Joe, it's weird. I feel more tense knowing that I'm putting this on YouTube than I would normally. It's very odd. I can just high jump there and be okay with that because I don't want to use up more skills for Freya if I don't have to. And then I'm going to... So I need to Hyperdrive this turn with Kefka. On B. Because it's single target bravery damage. YouTube is indeed judgy, but it's one of those things that we all have to deal with as content creators. What buff is that that's about to fall off? Soothing Petals. Oh, okay, so I want to use... Oh, no, I don't need to use a skill. I can regenerate that on the next turn. Well, there you go, yeah. If you, I would say, if you have a max Aerith and Freya, you can ignore the buffs. So, like, you could just make sure that you just don't die. That's the other way of going about it. Well, I had a choice of using either Freya or Shadow at 0 out of 3, and I figured that Freya with the last stand would just be better. Healing Wind. Just see if I can get the Fury Brand up. Oh no, next turn. Okay, fair enough. At least I'll be able to hit hard. You can light a Judgment here and refresh those debuffs. Because if you look, it refreshes them framed, which is very nice. And I only found that out today. I didn't know that until now. And that's my cherry blossom. I mean, how many trines have I got left? Because I can refresh the trine as well. I've got 4. Yeah, we could do that. Hello, Polish Prince. How are you? HP plus, I guess? Yeah. Should be fine. I've still got 1 turn left of prayer, so I can just wait for that. Oh, good. Normally when I do that, when I sort of prepare for the misses, or I blind things, they just hit me anyway. Oh, thank you very much for the comments on the costume. This is like, I mean, it definitely still holds up. Like, I've had this sort of put away for a little while because I haven't used it, because obviously there's no conventions or anything to go to because of COVID. Right, refresh the Dragon's Crest. I don't want that running out. You can... Oh, you need to pray. You need to pray, etc. So give that to Freya. Meteor. Yeah, just Meteor. Have a good night, Vicious. Thank you very much for coming. Fury Brand. Because you just want to spam Fury Brand if you can. Because you want to keep that extra Brave Overflow where possible. Basically, I'm actually doing this. There's a hidden agenda for my reason to be wanting to learn to start using bits of my stream for YouTube. Very much so. So I'm wanting to start experimenting with other things, and I obviously play a lot more than just Opera Omnia on stream. So I'm kind of just wanting to experiment and see what I can get away with. Because I'm actually planning on streaming some other games as well. So, I mean, everyone's asked me what I'm planning on doing after I finish Final Fantasy IX. Well, hopefully it'll be a pretty big one. What's that I'm missing on there? That's okay. That's that. Reese's Wind on A should be fine. Because they're going to get the supplication anyway. They went okay. They went okay. My Kefka pulls, I did 150 tickets and a cheeky 5k pull. And it wasn't too bad. Should have just let him go off, actually. Because, yeah, that was stupid of me. Shouldn't have done that. It's actually better for me to just... Yeah, I messed that up. I should have hit A there and not B, because then Kefka would have gone after it, and then I could have just wiped these buffs clean. Cherry Blossom. Batteries, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Jump batteries, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm just going to jump here because I just want to be careful. I'm going to have to trine on this next bit, I think. Where does Healing Wind leave me? After B. Good. I mean, the fact that you missed is helpful, so we can Fury Brand over here. I think I should probably save D16 for the next stream, just to be on the safe side. Trine first or Light of Judgment first? Light of Judgment, get the speed down, because that will still be able to bring that bravery right down. And if worst comes to worst, I've still got access to Freya, so... Cherry Blossom now, because I want the buff for that. Well, Cherry Blossom's not going to do a lot of damage. My Freya is 0 out of 3, so... Oh, that wasn't too bad, actually. It wasn't too bad. Ooh. Well, I want to Trine and then Havoc. I'll get a Havoc Wing now, because if I want to Trine and then use Hyperdrive, then I want to kind of have that charge up my EX as well. Brave attack. Can't be too careful here. Yeah, I was wise to do that. Right, then Trine. And then I can Hyperdrive on the next turn, and then that's that locked down. Oh, see, I've been really wanting to buy something on the Amazon Prime Day, but I haven't found anything that I really wanted. What did you get? Oh, what am I running out of? Dragon's Breath. Let's go with that. See, I've never gotten a burst or anything like that. Oh, that's nice. That's a good shout. Very good shout. Hyperdrive. Get those debuffs framed. I mean, that, like, now they're not dealing any damage. Excellent. Well, I mean, I used him in Atelier, but it's not like I needed her or them. High jump should be okay here. And I've now got a Havoc Wing ready, so I'm actually going to multi-debuff here. Tablets are a great gift for Christmas. They're really good, and obviously with Amazon, they're having them as cheap as they are. See, Kefka does just render a lot of it's just redundant. Fury Brand. Cool. Yes, that's very true, yeah. Oh, thank you very much for coming in, Anima. I appreciate it. It's lovely to see you. Yes, Audible's great. Yeah, I agree with that. Do I Trine here? I think I'm going to summon shortly, actually, because I think I can get away with extending that as much as I can. Because next turn, if I do that, yeah, I'm going to have summon on this turn, because I can get them pretty close to death. My poor Freya just does no damage. But she doesn't need to, because she's there just to keep me alive, so it doesn't matter. I think I'm going to summon here, unless Healing Wind pushes me forward, which it doesn't, so... What about Prayer? No, that doesn't either. Okay, fair enough. Because I'm going to Prayer over to Freya, because I need the buff. And then that batteries that. And then I'm going to Trine, because I want to get refresh the debuff while it's still frameable. And then we're going to Fury Brand, because battery plus Fury Brand. Christ, look at Kefka's Max Brave. 94,000. Like, nice. Aerith ain't nothing to sniff at. I need to Reese's here, I think. Just because batterying during a summon. And I need to Meteor here as well. Oh no, I can Meteor and then Havoc Wing and then Meteor again. Yeah, I think that actually is better. Even though I'm just thinking the damage would be lower, but my longevity won't be as long. But I don't think it hugely matters, to be honest. They're going to die. HP plus, and then Havoc Wing. I want to kill these as close together as I can. Dragons would just go all in now. Healing Wind. Fury brand. That kills that one, and then Kefka will finish off the other one. So this is a one run. This, like I said, it's really not too bad. I'm still waiting on the house in 14. I'm going to check again in just a second. So yes, I mean, so this is going to be the end of the YouTube video by the looks of things, and I'll quickly show you guys the team that I've used. No, just LD, no burst, I'm afraid. I'll quickly show you guys the team that I've used, so that you guys maybe want to copy it yourself. Like, I used Freya with like barely anything. I just brought her along for the Cherry Blossom effect. And the Reese's Wind is still useful. So that's now done. So that, I'm still up to date with all Chaos challenges. So if I show you guys the party that I've used. So Kefka has his LD and all of the stuff there, but he doesn't have his burst, so you don't need that for that. No spheres. Aerith has a 0 out of 3 armor and is fully loaded with her weapon. The main reason I wanted her weapon is because I wanted a sphere, but she is actually pretty good. And then Freya is maxed. Well, she just has a 0 out of 3 EX and her cap. In terms of artifacts, like her artifacts are like perfectly. They're okay. They're like average. Aerith, I have one of her cursed arts, I think. I didn't even look at her arts, to be honest. No, I just have 3 lots of charged healing wind, and like some random bits and pieces on top of it. So even that's not that great. So it just basically it goes to show that you really don't have to have perfect everything to clear content, because I certainly don't. My Kefka artifacts are actually pretty solid though. Like I've got a perfect art for him, which is attack 108 para destruction, and pretty close to a second one. But yeah, so that's going to be it. So this is going to be it for the YouTube portion of the stream. So if you haven't checked out my Twitch channel already, then it is linked in the description box below. And hopefully you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys in the next stream or video. So thank you very much for tuning in.